So we have question 21A and B from the past paper link down below, and in the title, this will be part of a playlist, so I've answered all the questions in this paper up until this point. If you want to check that out, that should be linked down below also. So let's look at question 21. So it says the scatter graph shows the height and mass of some dogs. On the y-axis, we have the mass in kilograms, so it goes from 0 to roughly 35, or I guess you could say 40 kilograms. And on the bottom, so the x-axis, we have the height, and it skips from 0 to 35, so it goes from 35 centimeters to 65 or 70 centimeters. And we have some plots on the graph, so these x's are plots of particular dogs, and it's correlated, between their mass and then their height. You can see where it's been plotted. So question 21A says the scatter graph shows positive correlation. Describe the relationship between height and mass of the dogs. So positive correlation means when one goes up, the other goes up also, as opposed to negative correlation where one goes up, the other goes down, and vice versa. So with positive correlation, as one will go up, so will the other. So in this case, as the mass or the height of the dog goes up, the other one increases also, which makes sense because if you have a bigger dog, it's probably going to be taller. And if you have a taller dog or higher height dog, it's probably going to have more mass also. So if we need to describe the relationship between height and mass, we would say as the height increases, the mass of the dog tends to increase also. Now you could probably have outliers. You could have a really tall but skinny dog or a really short and stocky dog, but those are more extremes. This is the general trend, so this is how I would describe it, and that should get you your mark. Then for question 21B, it says use a line of best fit to estimate the mass of a dog with height 48 centimeters, 2 marks. And yeah, so let's first put a line of best fit on the graph. So a line of best fit is we're going to draw a straight line that best represents the overall trend of the graph. So the idea is to draw a line with the minimum amount of space between all the points. That's the mathematical way of saying it, but basically draw a straight line which best fits the trend. So I put my red line here, and now using that we need to estimate the mass of a dog with height of 48 centimeters. So let's draw a line going straight up from 48 centimeters, and then if we draw a corresponding horizontal line from that point, it will give us the estimated mass of the dog. So I've gone for between 20 and 21, so it looks like it's going to be 20.5 kg for the height of a 48 centimeter dog. So if you do that and you read it off within a correct reading, I think it's like within plus or minus a half square, you should still get the mark. So basically just do that and you'll get the 2 marks. And yeah, hopefully that made sense. If you have any comments or questions about this or about reading a graph or anything like that, just drop them down below. I'll do my best to get back to you there. Best of luck with all your maths, and thanks so much for watching.